What's goody? Me. What's goody me? You know, just woke up from a nap. Dang. Jib was supposed to read his Bible and fell asleep. Disappointing. Guess I gotta read again later today. Anyway, into the charts. Ooh. So, this was. We actually traded. Let's pull up this week's news. Because, yeah. Yep. So, good week today. This week. Um, this is a trade recap for actually Wednesday. Trade recap for Wednesday. Dang. And it's Saturday. Lil Jit is unprepared. Could actually take a trade Saturday, which I'll recap that too. But overall, I'll recap the trade we did take because we were bored, so we were just like, okay. Trend line breakout. Trend line. Boop. 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 Trend line breakout. And toward the bar. Okay. It's crazy how, like, and for everyone saying, oh, you copy TJR. Your mom copies TJR, okay? No. Yes. Who knows? I'm joking. No, I don't. I do watch them. If you guys want to learn how to trade, go watch TJR trades. That's crazy how, like, one dude really just sat down and just, like, made a bunch of YouTube videos that children could watch, and now children are killing the market. Just like kids are killing the market, bro. I got a pizza on the oven, mate. So shoot, I gotta hurry this up. I mean, we still have 7 minutes. Alright, let's get down to bit. Okay, can't actually copy what he says. Okay, this was swing trade. So as I was saying, we purchased. Do I want to show you guys? Yeah. Fine, I'll show you guys. Let me just cover my screen so you guys can't see all my blown accounts. I'm joking. My email. Oh wait, I'm joking. My credentials. Maybe I shouldn't show you guys. Okay, let's go to. You guys can't see, right? Hopefully you can. If you can, wow. Sucks. Jigglypuff is getting his accounts hacked. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if I should show. Yeah, I mean, it's a 10K challenge. It doesn't really. It doesn't really matter. I just gotta make sure like this doesn't actually expose any personal information. What am I tripping about? By the time this uploaded, like I'll be on like 400K account. So, legit, bam. We were bored, so we decided to buy a just 10K challenge because why not? We were bored, so I was like, you know what? Okay, let's buy a 10K challenge. And we bought a 10K challenge, and oopsie, we passed in one day. My fault. Didn't mean to do that. totally didn't gain 10.75% on one trade. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. And then now we have our phase 2. Yeah, so now we have our phase 2. And enough of that. Let me show you how we did it. Because now I switched my trading style. It's more like a swing trading style. And if you guys are curious how much risk I went in with this, 4%. 4% of the account. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you did 4%? Oh. Yes, I did 4% because I've been trading for a minute, so I know how to do 4%. So, you see all this baloney on our screen. Let's break it down. Let's go all the way back to actually when I first placed the trade. 8:30. So, we had, what day was this? Wednesday. We had CPI. Screw the market. Majority of people wouldn't trade CPI, but I'm a G and I know how to trade it. Ow, my neck. So, what I do, I traded it. Many of Mamba FX's traders and goons will say this is a trendline breakout. They're completely correct. We entered off the trendline breakout. So, going on, I guess my pizza's gonna get burned because I gotta make the trade recap. Anything for trade recaps. So, let's go on daily. What do we see? We broke daily structure to the bam downside right here. This was actually based off of another trade we took on Tuesday. Both daily structures to the downside, so obviously we're looking for sells. So let's go here. Came in. What do we see? Imbalance right here, and overall order block up here. This is overall move, pushing price up, taking out these highs, then pushing price back to the downside. So what I wanted to see, if CPI were able to push price up, either fill this imbalance or hit this order block, then continue pushing price downward. Going on 1 hour, we also had an imbalance right here within this area. The reason why I'm not drawing is because it's already drawn, and if I draw on my chart, all the drawings will show, and I will reveal the drawings in a second. My pizza's gonna be done. Should I check my pizza? Oh shoot, I should check on my pizza. Meanwhile, you could like look at this and see like, oh, this was like the SO hit alert. Okay, legits, I can't tell if, oh my back. Can't tell if it's ready. I can't tell if it's gonna be ready in 2 minutes, but maybe. Who knows? Who knows? So, let's drop down to 1 hour. What was I waiting for? If I were to enter this trade, a break of structure right here. So originally, what I was waiting for was hourly break of structure to the downside. Okay, so crooked. So waiting for the hourly break of structure to the downside in a position to where it's valid enough for me to put stops above highs. So now the approach I like to take is a more validating stop loss, of course, and having an adaptation to the market. Let me explain. So my win rate for the past, okay, let's do loss wins count, because like the 2 loss wins, like the other day, like Tuesday's trade, I got stopped out by spread, like bruh. And the other trade I exited manually. Okay, let's say they still count as losses. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 trades, 8 wins, 2 losses. My win rate before this was around like 20%. So now it increased drastically, 66%. Let me explain how. The reason why it's going to be running in 20 seconds. Better hurry. Clock is ticking. Tick tock. So, by having an and if, and adapting to the market, now let me actually explain. Let's see if this alarm goes off in 2 seconds. 2, 1. Nope. Shut it off. Didn't want to listen to it. Anyway, so whenever let's go on daily time frame. Where's my writing? Oh, right here. Whenever I first do technical analysis, of course I write my bias, but I also write an and what if. I say if price breaks hourly structure to the downside, good. What? Well. With hourly, if good, like if price breaks down hourly structure to the downside, good. We can still look for a sell, and if not, to the upside, good. We can still wait for a selling opportunity once price rejects off of the 4-hour fair value gap. So then I will show you guys this. Bam. That's how the chart looked. Is my pizza ready? Should I be checking it? I don't want to burn it for the video. I don't think that is the risk reward really worth it like that. Yeah, it is. You guys are worth it. Psych, I need to check my pizza type now. Oh, my legs, I'm sore. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I think it's ready. I'm not 100% sure, but I turned off the oven anyways. Just kept it in the oven though, so it stays warm. So, 90% of these videos are like, oh shoot, my trash can down fell over. 90% of these videos are literally just me just chilling, like doing nothing. It's kind of annoying because I'm the only one that goes back and rewatches these, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll learn something productive today from my own trades. I go in and then like I realize I'm checking on pizza within the trade. So right at this point, price was very, not very bullish. It was like up 30%, 0.3%. Sorry. So we came in, started chopping at this 1 hour for value gap. Came down, fell. We actually did break structure a little bit lower, but price was like, no, let us come back up, take out highs again, and hit that 4 hour fair value gap. Once CPI rejected off that 4 hour fair value gap, I was like, okay, let's see that break of structure. When we did see that break of structure, I scaled down. I scaled down to wait. There was a 15-minute order block. 15-minute order block. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was talking about that. What I have been talking about? Well, yeah, sure. Like that. Yeah, sure. This order block. I mean, it's janky, but whatever. Yep. Then we had this 15-minute order block up here that price continued to reject off of. Going back to 5-minute. Now, what were we waiting for? Break structure. That's it. So, when price broke right on 5-minute, right as we seen price break structure to this downside, Bam, our entry was next candlestick. We waited on the candlestick close. We wanted to enter on 1 minute, don't get me wrong. Recently, I've been finding we have a lot of temptation to enter on 1 minute, but we resisted because 1 minute, fake outs are crazy. But continue to, this is a note to myself, continue to enter on 5 minute because 1 minute will play with your feelings. Surely will break your heart, leave you bankrupt, divorce you. All the above. All the above, baby. So, once we've seen this nice candle break structure to the downside here and here, you're like, alright, let's get in. Obviously, we could have waited for EQ. Why? Because price pulled back right here to fill this fair value gap and hit EQ. Would have given us a better entry, but it was whatever. Anyway, our entry from there, we literally just waited. Our first TP was here, second TP was here, third TP was, dang, this final draw liquidity, like hourly draw liquidity. Why hourly? Because I knew it was a daily trade, so I was like, okay, probably target this draw liquidity. So let's go back down to 5 minute. Bam. If you guys have ever traded through after hours, like after market hours, oh my gosh, you know how AIDS it is. Note to self: Asian session reverses, bro. Asian session reverses. Why am I saying this has happened for the past 4 days? And I got a heart attack up here. I got a heart attack right here. Why? Because I thought JIT was about to get stopped out. I got alert. I was in the gym. My phone got hit with alerts. Oh, I know I shouldn't have any emotion in trading, but I'm going to be real. The Lord humbled me. He humbled me. I was, because when price was down here, I was like, this trading game's too easy. I read these markets like, oh, like a book. And price pulls all the way back up. And I get humbled. I get humbled hard. I'm like, Lord, you don't humble me. I'll stop talking. And I said from there on out, I was like, because right as I started to see price chopping when it came back into 15-minute order block, I was like, oh, okay, maybe we can see that push back down. I was on 1 minute. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, but you better not exit though. I was like, you're either going to stop out or you hit TP. If your trades don't look like you're going to stop out or hit TP, you're doing something wrong. You're not letting your trades play out. Let your trades play out, man. So price chop started breaking back to the downside. I was like, okay, that's when my heart attack issue stopped. Note to self: never exit a trade earlier. And then, that's scary, bro. Look at 15-minute. Like, what? Should have been stopped out. But who did? God did. Yes, sir. God did. So, once that happened, price started pushing back to the downside. See, the thing is, we're too good of traders with too good of entries. They try to sweep us on hourly time frames. That don't work. Look at that. Boop, boop. Don't work. Not with me. And then I think I fell asleep somewhere around here. Yeah, I fell asleep. Price did whatever. Oh yeah, fell asleep. Price pushed down. Hit TP2. Nearly hit TP3. Did I care? Well, I was asleep. And then woke back up. Price was chopping around here. Back up to here. No, it was like here. And the reason why I woke up here was because I knew we had all this red news on Thursday. Now, let me tell you how I knew what price was going to do. Not, oh, Lonnie, new. I knew price was going to liquidate when CPI hit and unemployment claims, everything hit TP, reverse back to the upside. Why? This is why. Look at this candlestick, bro. Just look at past data. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. And so I was like, you know what? We're holding. And hold we did. Price started to pull back up. But we're like, oh. The CBI hit. Ah, that baby melted. Don't hit TP. Oh, melted. Don't hit TP. Oh. Our TP was like 8%. That joint gave us 2 more percent. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Praise you. And I said, right at this point, I would not talk about or even think about the charts until we hit TP. I still thought about the charts. But, like, yeah, that was a trade. That was a really, really solid trade. CBI ended up pushing past final TP. Hit it. Light work. Like breezy. Waited for the break structure. So what can we learn from this trade? I really hope my pizza's not burnt. So what can we learn for this trade? What did we do right? What did we do wrong? What could we have done better? What did we do right? Hold the trade, yo. You held the trade. Holding the trade was definitely something you did right. If you would have exited, I know you would have cried again. I probably would have like snapped my MacBook in half. I'm joking. I don't trade with emotion. But definitely holding the trade. Continue to hold your trades. Don't. Literally, all I want your MetaTrader to look like is TPs and TPs and stop losses hit. Well, only TPs because we only hit TPs. Let me show the MetaTrader for all you people are saying is cap. Bam. And then am I allowed to show? Yeah, you can't, right? Whatever. And then bam. And then that was the. I mean, you guys have already seen it. It's the only trade taken. But nice. No, it's 1 hour. But anyway, that's what we did right. Holding the trade. What could we have done better? Trade entry. 100% feel like trade entry. This was very, very, very close to hitting SL. Something I could have done better would have been waiting for price to really just pull back, fill this fair value gap because it has to fill it, and hit EQ. If our entry was here, I mean, it wouldn't really have mattered how much little more we would have made, but you know, it's those little things that in your trading. Just want to see improve. So 100% could have waited for a better entry. Did I have to? No, but that's something I could have done better. Oh. And what can we do better next time? Repeat trades like these. Just continue to take the swing trading approach if it's something you're comfortable with. I mean, wait for your proper setups. Even on CPI red news folders day, red folder news day, news days, high impact news days. Just let them play out. See what happens. Use past market. I like how we used past market data to determine whether we would hit TP or not. We were like, okay, let's see. Okay, CPI originally opened downward. Let's see if CPI opens downward again today. And of course, with how the candlesticks were moving, how price action was moving, and at that time DXY was whatever. I was like, okay. And we're in a bearish market, and we're in a recession, and we're at everything. So I was like, okay, we'll most likely open downward. So let's see if we do. We did. And yeah. So just using past data analytics to determine future probabilities, aka that's basically what trading is. And yeah, just playing it smart, playing with the trend, continue to play that downward trend. If I close this, it was also a trade we could have taken on Friday. I don't know if you guys see it, but price came up. Oh, I need to eat my pizza. Came up, swept highs. If I go on 5 minute, we could have actually traded phase 2 this day. I didn't think we were going to receive the credentials in time, but we did. Order block here. It was an entry for EQ, which we could have entered. And then with this, we also would have passed phase 2 in like single trade. So but we didn't, so we'll probably just take a better trade on Monday, because Monday we have no news. So let's see what news we have for next week. I really need to see. Checking my pizza. Definitely not trading Wednesday. Don't care what anybody says. Not trading Wednesday. And yeah, that's it. So anyway, that's all I have for me. Legit. I said jit, not jits, because I'm the only one that watches these. So anyway, yeah, I gotta go eat my pizza and then do these trade recaps and then do my weekly trade recaps and then backtest 1,000 times. Yeah, I'm trying to beat that. I'm joking. I'm not backtesting 1,000 times. Maybe like a few hundred. It's not much, but don't have the time to do it 1,000 times. I need rest and recovery and sleep. Anyway, good trade, and yeah, love you guys. See you guys in the next one when we're profitable. Yo, oh shoot, what was that? Yo, adios, legit.